Welcome back. Well, the Fierce Four became the Fabulous Three last night as Canada's Drag Race saw its latest queen sashay away.
Gia Metric, you are one fierce queen. Now sashay away.
To be here is a dream come true, and this is not the last of me.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh no.
We love you. We
Gia.
love you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Yay, Gia!
Yay, Gia!
Gia Metric joins us now to talk about her time on the show. Hi, Gia, welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
It's so great to see you. And last night's episode brought back all of the eliminated queens to dish on some of the most memorable moments from the season so far, which included a little dig at your legendary speeches. Let's take a look.
And to hear all of you celebrate me for all of my hard work, it means so much. I can't wait to evolve into the next version being brave enough to ask in front of questions so that I was doing the right thing and I was doing making it so comfortable on set while we were stressing out. And like working with you girls was just so incredible. I feel like I am growing into the best version of myself.
Okay, Gia, first of all, girl, you're on a talk show right now, so we don't mind too much talk. So just I want to put that out there. But you know, when
Thank
you're
goodness.
watching that back, did you realize you had so much to say so often?
No, it's so funny. Oh my gosh. To be honest, in the moment, especially the first one when I'm in the mold dress.
Yeah.
It came from such a place of passion, and I was just in the bottom, week one, lip syncing for my life, and I was like, yo, I'm on the main stage. I have to let them know that I am so grateful to be here, that I want to be here, that I love being here, that I'm here. And it's just I just ramble.
I loved it. I loved it. It had so much heart. And you know what also had heart was your lip sync battle last night where you went head to head with your BFF and fellow Brat Pack member, Kendall Jenner. That must have been really, really difficult. So how did you approach that challenge?
Yeah, you know what? It was such an interesting, but also an amazing thing to have the girls there and to have two of your best friends in the competition with you. You kind of have to separate it, where it's one time they're there to hold your hand, but then in this moment with Kendall and I, we really had to look at each other and be like, we're competitors, we're here to fight, we're here to slay. And watching it back, I was like, oh girl, we put on such a good show. We made really good TV, and that's what it comes down to. So I'm so proud of what I saw last night.
Well, on Canada's Drag Race, good TV is great lip syncing, but also great outfits. So we need to take a closer look at some of your standout looks from the season, because there have been some stunners. Tell us about this futuristic dream.
Yes. Oh my gosh, this one is so cool. My drag character lives in the future. I love to be the future of drag. This was heavily inspired by Mugler, as well as an anime character. And I truly was thinking what's the future of pop and what's the future of a pop star? And in my head, I would have been covered in wires. And actually in one of the photos that I posted on Instagram, I was actually a hologram, because I believe that's, the ultimate future of a pop star is that even when the artist passes, their art will still stay alive, in hologram, version.
Loved it.
Well, you know what? It sounds like your inspiration comes from all different places, including candy. So tell us about this gumball creation.
Hey, oh my God, this one is so cool. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cool. It's also the best when you get to watch yourself on TV and kind of step out of your body and be like, yo, that chick is so smart. Yeah. I know. I just toot my own horn all the time, right?
As you should.
As you should.
Right? I agree. So this one is so cool. I came up with the concept because I was like, what's ugly, and then I pictured myself stepping on a piece of gum, and I was like, oh my God, that is so that's disgusting and ugly. So I was like, might as well make a full dress out of chewing gum. My friend Jordan and I, we literally sat there for endless hours chewing this non-toxic plasticine and gluing each individual piece of gum on the dress. It was insane. And then to put it on for the first time, we actually named her Rhonda. Yeah. And Rhonda was a piece of work, ladies. Like, piece of work.
Well, she should be. She should be, given the inspiration. Listen, we've gone through some of your great looks. So we've covered your inspiration from celebrities in the future. We just covered candy. And now you're taking, with this next look, inspiration from nature. This is your lizard look. So Animal Kingdom away, Gia, tell us about this.
You know what? It's kind of crazy. After I auditioned for season 1 of Canada's Drag Race and I didn't get on, I started to experiment with different characters inside me. And one of these characters was a lizard. And I used to wear like lizard eyes and not really like change up my aesthetic, but I just felt different. And when we were given the opportunity to do fantasy, I was like, well, obviously I have to do a lizard. And right? Like, why not?
It's so
like,
obvious.
Like, duh. And the coolest thing about not only this one, but we're talking about this one specifically, is the collaboration. And like, I worked with so many incredible artists. You know, my friend Evan made the cat suit. My friend Patrice actually hand painted the whole cat suit to look like camouflage and to look like scales. And then we had another artist who made all of the floppy scales and petals that were hanging off of me. And then I worked with a hairstylist in New York to make the sculpture on my head. I made the mask, my friend stoned it. So it was such a beautiful collaboration of art. And again, to see it on television look that amazing, I was so proud.
Well, your designs are amazing. And you've also been really open about your struggle with anxiety. So I hope you don't mind us asking, how has being on Canada's Drag Race impacted your mental health?
You know what? I was kind of scared, to be honest. Getting ready for the competition, it was probably like at the height of my anxiety because I was really focused on being perfect, you know? And I think that's an issue that we all face. It's kind of like everything I need to do needs to be perfect, but it's like, what the heck is the definition of perfect, you know? And so when I got to the competition, it was really cool because as soon as I walked through those doors, like all of my fears, all of my insecurities, like they just floated away. And I was so present, and I was so, I was just so proud to be there, as we, you know, see through my speeches. And I thought that I owed it to myself, you know, to just like be the best version. And there was a moment in the competition, week 7, where, you know, they kind of surfaced. And I think the most beautiful thing about that was that I was able to get through, and I was able to realize that, you know, even though you're putting yourself in challenges and you're being vulnerable, it doesn't mean that you have to succeed and be perfect at everything, because I'm just human.
Amen to that. Hey, before we let you go, we have to ask you a big question. Who's going to win? Who's going to take home the crown?
Oh my gosh, they all deserve it. They do. I should have won, though. That's all I'm going to say.
That's the perfect answer, Gia. Perfect answer, Gia Metric. Thank you so much for joining us today. And a reminder, we are less than a week away from crowning Canada's next drag superstar. The season 2 finale of Canada's Drag Race airs Thursday at 9 p.m. on Crave. We'll definitely be watching. See you after the break.
Bye, beautifuls.